if this works. Okay, we're working. Do we have sound? Okay. Yes, we have sound. Ah, dearie me. What I was just testing out was this piece of software here, which is called ReCentral. And we have sound now. I know. It says it's recording the sound. On the stream, nothing. Absolutely nothing. So let's just pop this up to big. There we go. This is now not looking very good on the CPU. This is why I wanted to use this. But it's not really that good, is it? Think. Is there a better way to do this? All right. Probably not. That's my full screen now. There we go. That's the reason why I wanted to use that piece of software. But as it seems, it has no sound. There we go. This is just a nice little stream about that piece of software and about the graphics card it comes with. Not the graphics card, the capture card. It's called Live Gamer 4K and it's HDR. So it really does like my big 50-inch screen for 4K. But if you don't already know, I can't broadcast at 4K because Twitch won't let me. Yeah. Think about that one. I have the potential, I have the power. I don't seem to have the sound, but I have the power to broadcast at that kind of setup. I've got an i7 with 32 gigabytes of RAM ready with this capture card in it, and it's ready to go. So, what I've got on screen is a CMOS setup utility. I don't know if you've seen one of these. You probably have if you've ever messed around with computers. What it is basically how the system starts up. That's the best way of putting it. Right, so what I want to do, have a look at those dates at the top. CMOS setup utility, copyright C, 1984 to 2011 award software. Now, it doesn't tell me who it's by or what it's for, but it does have, interestingly enough, on F8 Q-Flash. See? What would I flash it with? Give me a hint. Okay, so I'm going to push no to that. N. Let's have a look. Status. This is obviously my own. This is a PC that I own. It's the only reason why I'm in here. I don't mess around with other people's usually. Reset case open status. Case opened, yes. V-core. Oh, that's interesting. It's at 1.2. DDR 15 volts is at 15 volts, yeah. Plus 12 volts is at 12 volts, and VCC3 is at 3 volts, yeah. VTT is at 1 volt, yeah. CPU temperature 56 degrees. That's interesting, considering we're not in an operating system. I would say there's a problem there. Maybe that's why it's not behaving itself. System fan speed is at 666. Oh, that's a nice number RPM to be at. CPU warning temperature. Why is that disabled? I'll put you at 80 degrees. CPU fan speed. Enabled. System fan 2. No thank you. I don't think we have one. CPU smart fan control is normal. What can we do with this? Oh, right, we can disable it. There is no CPU fan. There's a system fan. That's why that was disabled. Right. So current system fan 1. Right, we've enabled that. I don't care about the CPU fan, there isn't one. I better let you in on that secret straight away. There is no fan on my CPUs ever, unless it's Radeon, AMD. I do not put fans on, or water blocks or anything on my CPUs for Intel. I used to, but not anymore. I found it completely useless. Right. Enabled. Don't know why I want to do that. I don't really care. All right, so that's, I think, everything on that one. So if I press escape, yeah, we come out. Let's have a look through here. MB Intelligent Tweaker. BIOS version. We've got a BIOS version, F11. BCLK is at 99.8. I wonder why that is. CPU's at 3.3. Memory frequency and total memory size. Oh, it's 16 meg. All right. Sorry, 16 gig. Everything looks right except for those frequencies. Press enter. We've got turbos. So different cores, there's 4. Yeah, 4 cores. And there's 4 slots used. Interesting. Okay. Let's press enter. CPU clock ratio, 33x. That sounds all right. Why has that been disabled? Oh my god, look at that memory frequency. Yeah, no, it might fail to boot. It should be at 2133. I wonder. That's the highest it'll go. Oh my god. Wow, we're going to have fun with this machine, aren't we? Never done anything like this before. It's looking ace. If anybody wants to chip in with anything they might know about CMOS setting utility copyright C 1984 to 2011 award software, if anybody knows anything about this software, wants to chip in on what settings... That's not working, though. CPU frequency. Minimum 16, maximum 59. Key in a decimal number. Right, we're at 50 degrees now. I think I'll abort. Right, so we've had a look at that. Memory settings, don't care. Advanced voltage, no, don't care. Miscellaneous settings. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, that's my virtualization technology, yeah. I always have that enabled in case I want to use virtual, which we can on this. Right, standard CMOS features. Date, time, channels for... Oh my god, it's got a hard drive on it. Halt on all but keyboard, yeah. Yeah, everything's looking okay there. It's got the right date and time on it. Has it? No. Oh yes, it has. UTC. Alright, nothing interesting on there. Okay. Hard disk boot priority. Right, I want you. What do I do? Just up and down it? No, we press plus. Plus. Okay, F10 to save that. Okay. Save to CMOS and exit. Yeah, go on. Why not? Yeah, this capture card is rather good. I've had it a while now, and I've been using it on Twitch, obviously. But it allows me to have a full screen output without having to change my monitor over to the other input. I have got two inputs, actually, and the machine is also... whoa, what was that? What happened? Don't know, who cares? And the machine is also plugged into the monitor. So I don't need the capture card to look at what's on the machine. I only have the capture card so I can broadcast it, if that makes any sense. All right, it's gone blank. No signal. Oh, we've got a system loading. Live media, that's good. Let's have some live media. Oh, that's bad. Got to change the size on that. Right, let's enjoy the simplicity, but at a different size, shall we? We have a mouse, that's good news. Alright, let's see what size we can have this at, please. Monitor. I think is that one. I think it is anyway. I don't know. That one. I think. Guessing. Scribble. I mean, you can see it just as well as I can now. I'm on full screen and you're on full screen. Oh, that's bad. There we go. That's broadcast. 1920. What? 1920 by 1080. Seriously? Okay, there is something wrong here. Okay, let's bring it down to that. Alright, now I can read it. So what have I got it on here? 1280 1024. There's that one. That one should work. Oh, maybe not. Now what do I do? Well, that's interesting. It just blanks out. Hmm. Wonder why that is. Escape? No. Anything? Keyboard? Anything? So, what's the average user supposed to do at this point? You can see exactly what I can see, so don't worry. It's quite funny, this. All right, let's hit the restart button. Right, restart has been engaged, and let's mash our delete key, I guess. There it is. Yeah, we've got a BIOS set up and everything. Q flash, post screen, whatever. All right. Let's see if things held. Oh, it did. Wow, that's unusual. No signal. Okay, whatever. Beep. F12 for a boot menu. That might have helped. Oh, loading a grub. Okay. Right, this time I'll stop it from going through, I think. Right, lovely. Welcome to Manjaro. So, one of the problems I have with this capture card, and it's the only problem I have with this capture card, is that I've set it to... Oh, I can show you, can't I? Take out a full screen for a minute. I have set it down here. It's very, very small writing. It says quality optimal. 1920 times 1080 at 60p. So that's what you're seeing. Enable streaming backup? No. Quality? Hit that stream button and it's bloody useless. This thing keeps going up and down, but I don't think it's doing any sound. And there's different things over here which I have no idea about, so I don't really care. So that's quite interesting to me. Hit the stream, no sound. If anybody knows about this, let me know, because am I doing something wrong? Analog, focus right, USB audio, ticked. That's my microphone. I wonder. Anyway, let's go back to full screen because it's better for me, for my eyes anyway. So yeah, I'm not... Oh god, that was bad. I'm not keen on... Why is that so bad? I'm not keen on the streaming aspect of that, so I'm going to go and do some recording on it and see if I can do any recording. GB sounds good. I'm in Great Britain. Wow, just look at that. Holy dingoes, that's bad. Language, US. I think this is why we were having problems before. Look at the screen and refresh on this. It's awful. GB, yeah. Okay, let's boot. Remember, I'm using capture software, being streamed from capture software, so this might go a bit dicky. we could be causing hell in a handbasket just because I'm trying to show different aspects of what I do. I mean, people might think it's simple, and it is. Dead easy. I just run a program and stream. I don't try and do anything with the stream. I don't try and be a professional presenter or anything like that. I just run the damn thing. So, welcome to Manjaro comes up on screen. We need to change this screen size. This is ridiculous. That's the wrong mouse. That's why it did that. Okay. Little buttons down there as well. All right, okay. I'll have a look at those after. Okay. Remember, I can't read a damn thing. Just like you can't read a damn thing on here. I'm just going by what I remember things to be. Got enough memory for this. That's monitor. Alright, let's go with that one. Apply. Can we read it? Not really. That's interesting. Why can't we read it? (1920 by 1080p at 60 frames per second. Is the refresh rate goosed? Alright, we'll just have 30 Hz. Apply. Oh, that's cleaned it up. Right, found out what it was. It just didn't have a refresh rate. Yes, welcome to Manjaro. The interesting starter for 10. Right, so that's that set. Let's have a look at this. Launch installer. Here we go. 506 available updates. Interesting. Let's make this bigger for you all. Next. London, that'll do. Next. Default, let's do. Yeah, that's next. Blah. Blah. Next. Full name. Okay, let's put something in. I have to type now, do I? Full name. Fraser. And Sharp. Fraser S. What name do you want to use to log in? Just Fraser will do, to be quite honest with you. Blades. Choose a password to keep your account safe. What the hell is like? Don't give me that kind of crap. There's no way you can keep my accounts safe with a password. Log in automatically. Use same name for administrator account, because it doesn't actually matter. Install. Install now. Go ahead. Right. So, whilst that's going on, I want to talk more about this gaming card. Would I recommend it? Would I recommend a 4K gaming card? No, I wouldn't. I don't see the point. But I had a 4K monitor, so I got a 4K gaming card. I mean, in my mind, that made sense. What didn't make sense afterwards was Twitch saying, no, you can't use it like that. And then I realised, hold on a minute, if somebody's looking at this on a mobile device, they'll never see a damn thing. As you just saw at 4K. That was originally a 4K screen, which I can actually read on a 50-inch TV. But it didn't have the refresh rate set, so I couldn't read it. Whoops. I'll remember that next time I use this USB. I should get a new one, I suppose. Should I make a new USB? Can if you want. What I prefer to do really is make a USB that launches Manjaro rather than a machine that launches it. Because this machine doesn't really have a hard drive on it. In fact, it doesn't have a hard drive on it. It doesn't have a PC hard drive on it, should I say. It doesn't have anything on it. Yes, it does. It has a laptop hard drive on it. Why? Because that's what I had at the time. Spare to make it with. In those days, I didn't have computers to trip over. Nowadays, I've got computers to trip over here, and I've now got a Mac installed into the bedroom, so I can do evenings stuff like I'm doing here. If you ever wondered what I do in the evenings, this is the kind of thing I do in the evenings, by the way. If anybody wants to chat about science and technology, please feel free to interrupt. I'm quite happy to sit here and chat about anything, actually, as you should already know. I did broach that question earlier, why do we still use memory? No idea. Memory sticks in computers. How long before that disappears? Actually, how long before the PC disappears altogether? How long have those mini Macs been out for then? Have they been out for about going on 15 years, I suppose, is it? No, it wouldn't be. 12, about 12 years? And they're rather impressive. They work better than the machines I build. To be quite frank, because sometimes I do CPU overheating, because that's the way I am. I don't believe in all these turbo boosts and all that crap, because it doesn't matter to me anymore. They wrecked CPUs in the before 20s, when they left the Athlon 2 and they made the Pentiums and started down the Pentium line. They chose a route to go down which was very bad for CPUs. And I can prove it because I can show you how a CPU runs. And the stuff they sell us these days is just trash. They've redone the power and heat ratio with the new graphics cards, the 3080s. Now, I've had a quick look at those and I showed one earlier today, actually, from Hardcore Overclocking channel. And, oh look, restart now. No, you don't. There it is. That's the button. Oh, you can't do it, can you? No, you can't. You have to leave it in. I need to shut down, can't restart. Restart, I'll bugger it all up. And the new cards are designed to lower the ampage down to about 100 to 150 amps. So your ampages come right down. Which brings the wattage right down, which brings all the heat and the temperatures right down. Why have they done that? This is a brand new type of chip that they put into them. This GPU chip. What is it? Why have they brought all the heat and temperatures down? And everything like that. Is it because the GPUs are getting more like CPUs? Or is it CPUs getting more like GPUs? Let's switch this on and see what it does. Just pop that there, that USB stick. Well, it beeps. I wonder what express recovery does. We could experiment with this, couldn't we, whilst messing around with that? Where was I up to then? No idea. Let's go off on a different journey with my mind. Oh yeah, one of the viewers was talking about Python, and he asked, is the colon in Python similar to the braces in C++? And I knew the answer was no, but I couldn't remember off the top of my head at the time the reason for it. So I think I might have just fluffed my way through that bit without answering the question correctly. And the answer to the question, which is correct, is no, it's a semicolon it's equivalent to, not a bracket. So colon in Python is equivalent to a semicolon or end instruction in C or C++. Or any other language that uses that kind of rubbish. This is going to be an interesting startup. I bet I can't read the screen. So we've discussed this live gamer thingy. Have a media. I like the support. I like the software that we're using at the moment. I know I said I didn't have a hard drive on this, but for God's sake, can we at least start? Well, something's happening. Oh, good, I can't read it again. Right, I'm on a 4K monitor and I can't read the screen. So you lot don't have a chance. Let's have a look at that in closer detail, I think, this time. Let's see if we can get the mouse to work. Just get rid of you. Go down to, I think it's that one, yeah. Looks like the right one. Oh, it's thinking about it. It says it's at 30 hertz, which is not correct. This is a 60 hertz, and it can't do any better. Okay. Right, well then, instead of diving straight into that, can I clean this up in a different way? Auto install proprietary, auto install open source. Okay, let's auto install proprietary. Oh, it needs a password already. Blooming heck. That was quick. Don't worry, I can see exactly what you can see. That's the beauty of this. In other words, if I can't read it, you can't read it. All right, it's close. Do I have to refresh this some other way? All right, well, I've done a video driver. This one I will do. No, I'll carry on doing shutdowns because I don't trust a restart. This is not Windows. This is a very precise system. Oh, Muppets at me too. Oh well, didn't want it anyway. Give it a couple of seconds. So let that CPU have a little bit of a rest. Bless its little cotton socks. It's been going for 10 years. I didn't realise it was 10 years old, this. Gigabyte. Right, so I know what we're on. BIOS is a gigabyte. Right. Do I have a gigabyte board? Okay. Oh, gosh. That out of the way. I think I've only got 1 gigabyte board. That one. Did it say touch BIOS? It did, didn't it? Z. Right, well, I think the board is a Z68A D3B3 ultra durable touch BIOS hybrid EFI technology. All right. Ferrite core chokes, lower RDS on MOSFETs, all 50,000 hour Japanese rubbishy capacitors. Supports Intel chipsets and Intel Core and chipset Z68. It says it's ultra cool. But is the screen readable? So far, no. Well, I know it should have put that in. And it hasn't. How do I load that one? Alright, let's try it. That's 440 I'm after. Yeah. I know what number it is. At least for this graphics card. Okay. Close. I don't understand what's happened here. Why is this display so rubbish? Alright, let's try changing it. Apply. Oh, tried a couple of times. Okay. 30, that's wrong. Apply. Okay, we can read it now. This should be installed. Auto install proprietary driver. Yeah, it's installing NVIDIA 440. Ah, It's failing. I know why. Thank you. It's failing because I haven't looked at this and applied that. Right. Let's try that. So, why do I always pick Manjaro, you may be asking yourself? Because it does things properly. Whereas Ubuntu is now full bloat, like Windows 10 is full bloat. I mean, there's quite a lot of this stuff I could just take off and it wouldn't matter. But most of it's pretty useful. Not overly useful, just pretty useful. Right, so this is this gigabyte board. Oh, there's a... Oh, blimey, look, I've got a Quadro in here, in this box. I've got an NVIDIA Quadro. Interesting. And it has a disc. Let's have a look at that. It's a VGA disc, CD. That's interesting, because I haven't got a CD player, have I? No, no CD player. I've got a note here for Windows 10, USB, right? Interesting. So there is a Windows 10 for this board. Drivers, software and documentation. That could be a problem. Right, okay. Intel 6 series. Alright. Well, the processor then will be an i3. Download is finished. Right, I'll keep that motherboard out. Let me just check the other boxes. I do have another one here. Oh no, it's Asus. Right, that's the one I'm on, is it? The i7. I think it could be. Alright, well, never mind. Yeah, I seem to have a couple of extra motherboard boxes. I've got something to drink here, so let's see what this is going to be like. A tasty dark blackcurranty drink. Nice. That's rather good. Right. Tonight's purpose is actually to do something completely different tonight. I am looking for something I've got in my memory that I don't know why it's there. And it's only because that lad or that person was talking about Python that I wanted to set up this system again, my original computer. Because one thing that Manjaro does better than... Actually, I could have put this onto Windows, really. Nah, it'll take a day, or it takes about 8 hours to put Windows on this hard drive. Because Windows is blooming slow by anybody's imagination. At least with this, it only takes, what, a few minutes, half an hour or so, and we've got already through the updates now. Which is good. But I do need a successful restart on it. I like the way it says sort by relevance and then it puts arc at the top. Why is that relevant? To what? Relevant to what? Sort by relevance. That's the wrong word to use, I think. Should say alphabetical. I don't even think it does that. No, it doesn't. Oh, it might do. Looks like it's alphabetical. Not really. No, it's not. It puts applications first. So that's its relevance. Puts things that you use first. Good way of doing it, isn't it? I just realised this thing's got sound. Interesting. I'll look at that later. Ah. There's a thought. Maybe I've got my microphone plugged into the wrong thing for the card to use. Ah, I think the microphone is supposed to be in the machine that you are... how can you put it? Capturing on the card. All right, that's system up to date. Thank you. Oh, this is looking nice, bright and painted now. Hardware configuration. Let's try again. Forgot the password. That's good, isn't it? Target not found. Okay. Well, let's have a quick look at that. Linux 56. I have kernel. Let's go with NVIDIA. Nothing. Okay, NVIDIA. Here we go. Got the utils. Right, why unsupported? Ah. Okay. Let's have that one. Let's try a different system. This looks successful. Right, it's put in a fallback image, so I'm happy with that. Done. No errors. Close. Well, we're nearly smooth. Considering this is running off a laptop hard drive that's older than the machine. In fact, I don't even think half of that hard drive works. I don't think I've ever checked it. All right. I do like, how can you put it? Working with Linux, especially when I'm setting up a computer, because if something's wrong, you can correct it. Whereas if there's something wrong on Windows, it will tell you something completely different. So you'll never know what's wrong. Which could be a little bit awkward, as they say. Oh, and if anybody wants me to do more evening streams, let me know. Especially if you want to chat about stuff, programming, computers, all the rest of it. Why are you meowing? You know where the food is, love? Downstairs where you left it. And yes, they have been fed. He's complaining because I haven't gone to bed and given him a cuddle. Is the norm at this time? Me in bed trying to snooze? Oh, that's a bit bigger. Enjoy the simplicity. Thank you. It is actually. Out of all of the systems you can use, this is the simplest, definitely. Oh, I can read that as well. So something's worked. So we should be on kernel 5.4, and it should have told me up there that we are. Alright, we've got a wide connection. Things seem to be working okay. So I'm going to test out that other media recentral again, but I'm going to have to swap over the microphone, I think. Or do something about the microphone. I haven't really got a good way of testing it right now. Right, so yeah, it goes up to 450. Install. Yeah. Interesting. Maybe the graphics card's gone. Could have done. How did that get to 120 hertz? Okay. Right. Things we've got to do immediately before I start on anything else is none of those. None of those. That one. Turn you off. Okay, we're all right there. There we go. And appearance. Oh, that looks nice. Get new wallpapers. Interesting. Nothing grabbing me. Oh, that looks okay. Yeah, okay, we'll have that one. Okay, that's that done. Let's try that. All right. It's a bit interesting. The wallpaper didn't change. Something doesn't seem right. All right, it just does that. All right, okay. All right. Okay. There it is. We have wallpaper. There we go. We're started on our new system. I like that. Next thing that I want to find, I'm not really too bothered about any other system settings. I'm hoping I'm not going to cock them up. Hardware, kernel. Ah, we're still running 5.6. This could be interesting. So the operating system that I'm running, I am now removing. Everything should crash. Seriously? You're not crashing? This is funny. Remove the OS and it doesn't crash. Right, so is this one touch BIOS hybrid FE? Yeah, this is I got the right box. This blank screen idea is a bit dodgy. That shouldn't be on. That should be turned off. But I doubt it matters in the long run. Okay, we're back to small screen. Me out to you too, cheeky bugger. Yes, you, cheeky chops. Yeah, I mean, it's semi-readable. Can't decide on screen size because there's no monitor plugged in. Oh. Looks like we're at the right size. That's shocking me. It's remembered the wallpaper. Just. It did everything correctly. What I don't have though is graphics. Okay. Let's open up Package Manager, see what updates I need. Nothing. 20U. Hardware configuration. Asks me for this and tells me I can't do it. That's interesting. It looks as though we are installing the graphics driver. On 450. Why are you using 450? I thought the GeForce GT 630... Oh, it's revision 2. Okay. Fair enough. This could go horribly wrong. Please wait whilst your system is being wrecked. Why is it taking so long to install a simple video driver? It's done it. Make sure my power management hasn't changed. Okay. We're now on proper settings here. Oh, I don't believe this. This is starting to look okay. My mouse is now moving at the correct speed. Yay! And I do like the wallpaper. So I'm very, very happy. Okay, what do we got? Hmm. Alright, I'll just pop you over there for a second. Oh god, we've got to fight with this now, have we? At least it's not Microsoft Edge. Oh, I'll give them that much. Start setup. Okay. Oh, right. Theme? I didn't know this had themes. Interesting. What shall we have? Google? Okay. All right. Oh, that's okay. That'll do. All right. Home button. There we go. Fantastic. All right, let's have a look at JetBrains. You're, is the pie charm free? Interesting. Oh, muppet. So what we've got pie charm. Python ID for professional developers. Okay. Let's pop you in. Python 2. We're on Python 3 now, aren't we? Choose. All right. I think that might do it. Yeah. What does it want? So it still wants Python 2. All right. Apply. I'm not sure why it's doing Python 2. Oh, right, that's interactive. Got you. I think we've got mostly all the Python stuff in. Yeah, it's looking like it. Oh God, there's a lot of extensions. Jesus. All right, stop looking at that. What else was I looking at? Oh, that was it, yeah. We want to have a look at this wonderful motherboard, shall we? So we have a gigabyte. Z68. 68A. D3B. D3B3. Oh, it does know about it. And that's the revision 1. That's the motherboard, yes. Indeed. Firefox stops social networking from tracking. Whatever. Alright, so that's audio. XP. Windows, of course. Ah. Gigabyte smart switch. What the heck's that? A LAN optimizer. BIOS Intel 6.7 series. Okay. Whatever. Alright, so there is actually quite a lot of stuff in here. Okay. Don't really want to download that a lot. FE11 is the one I'm running. Okay. So, no. 2012, my God. That's how old FE11 is. Board's been around a while. Alright, so there's nothing I can do there, really. That's Rev 1. Doesn't say Rev 1 on my board here. How do I know if it's Rev 1? Come on, why is it stuck in here? Ah, thank you. Right, DH, not 3, D3H. Yeah, well, there you go. I think I'll leave that to whoever wants to mess with that one. This is looking okay. Create a script for opening files and projects from the command line. Why not? Nah. Okay. We shall authorize. Da-da-da. Bang. And this is why I always go for JetBrains stuff, because that was all it was. Events. Available update. All right. Whatever. Let's see what we've got here. Interactive viewer for .log files. Okay. Context-free grammar. Right. ANSI. Right. Okay. That's a nice extension. Oh, IntelliBot. The robot framework. Task management. Okay. Nope. Wonder why Dart's here. I thought it was called Kite. Okay. All right, let's have a look at this. This is where things usually get interesting for me. Location. All right, you want me to actually put a name in, do you? Okay. All right, we'll do an amber. Actually, no, we won't. This says no interpreter. Python 3. Yeah, it says it's 3. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's do sandbox. Yeah, Python 3.8, okay. Inherit global site packages. Make available to all projects. Interesting ideas. Just create that. Press the green. All right. Okay, run main. Hi, char. That's really not interesting. Right, we have Python. Wow. Okay. So, we have Python. Let's see if we can get this working on this screen. This screen's huge. Right. Push, little one. Glows. File. Settings, I guess. I can't click on these. Alright. Presentation mode. Of course. I remember this. You click on there, you click on there, enter presentation mode, and everything becomes readable. Yes. And I think we just click on that thing there. There it is. Python. Now, I did want to try something. Just trying to think how to do it. I've no idea how to write Python, have I? Let's try it anyway. 4. I in 10 colon 10. Let result equal I times 2. I don't need let. Why does it keep giving me this thing? All right. I need a comma. Let me know how to write Python. Let's think. Print. Show. No. Print I. No new line at end of file. All right. Is it def? Func. FNC, no. FUNC. Function. Gibber. I think it is def. That's that. And all I'm going to do is say gibber 2. Interesting. All right, what are you calling me out for here? Too many blank lines. 4. Okay. Expected 2 blank lines after class or function definition found 1. Okay. This is part and parcel. All right, we've got it. We've got it. We have got something. Let's have a look. Actually, we could put X there, couldn't we? X. And then it could be I times 2. And we could go up to 10. Yeah, okay. Code, run. Oh, lovely. Int object is not iterable. Really? I have not specified an int operation. For loops. I'm not very good at Python, am I? Right, no, I'm not. Let me look up some Python. Give me a screen, any screen. I'll do this one over here. I'll do that. Need a keyboard. No, thank you. Got a keyboard. Has to be. Let's take a look at this. Here it is. This is there's certain piece of a program. So there's a piece of a program that I want to get on screen if Muppet will let me. All I can find is beginners tutorials, and that's useless. Here we go. Bear with me, I think I've nearly found the piece of code I'm after. Okay, what the heck's going on here? Alright, this is all. Muppet, can you get out of there? I can't see the damn screen. Right. This is something that I want to know about more. Let me just start this again. I think we can do it easier than that. It's Python, for God's sake. For I range. I'll do it. We do need that colon. It's like a semicolon at the end of a line, but in this it defines a block. So yes, is it like, I suppose it could be, I would say a semicolon. It could be termed as a bracket in C++, I guess. Yeah. Right, so I want to define a function, I think. Doesn't really matter what we call it, does it? It's its name. All it's going to do is print I times 2. All right. 1, 2. So it's not part of that. Let's just try calling it from there. All right. Oh, I've got one of these. That worked. So there we go. That's a program in Python. Now, what's wrong with what I'm looking at? It's an obvious, but it's something that I wanted to address straight away and why I don't program in Python. I would like to. I've got a squiggly here. What's wrong with that? White, you see, white space. That's another thing I don't like about this. You cannot format Python in any way except for the way Python says you can format. And it's not the IDE that's doing this. Okay, there's me output at the bottom. All right, let's just bring him up. There we go. So you can see it's 0, 2 to 18. But I put I in range 10. So the first thing is it starts at 0 and goes to 9. Well, that's not what you read on screen, is it? I didn't put for I is less than range 10 or less than 10. Anything like that. There's no marker there. You just expected to know this. And if you're a beginner, you think to yourself, well, what the heck's going on here? I'm missing something here because it's going from 0 to 9 and not 1 to 10 as you would expect. So sensibility goes out of the window there. Then we're doing a definition of a function within a for loop. Is that a good idea? No, it isn't a good idea. For program management purposes, that's probably the worst idea you could ever have. I've never created a function within a loop. And I probably never will. Unless I use Python anyway. Now you might say, well, but that's the strength of Python. That's the strength of really messing things up badly. And the last thing we've got on that is the running of that show definition. But, and there's a big but, what happens if I do that? I immediately get a warning. And the warning is, name show can be undefined at 6. Really? Whatever. There you go. That's what runs. Completely different output. It gives me the number 18. So what is the difference in that tab? That's an error in a program. That's not what was meant to happen, but it just did. It's just printed out the last value of I times 2. And I times 2 is not stored in any variable. So what's happened? We have a horrible thing going on here which doesn't just catch new programmers out, it'll completely spank them sideways if they don't understand that Python is not an easy language to learn. Not to learn from scratch anyway. As you just found out, me trying to write this in from scratch was a little bit difficult. And I had to look something up, like how to make a for loop. I needed was the word range and I was happy. So, what's all this in aid of? One of the people that watches in on the stream, is new to programming, and their level of programming is all beginner stuff, and they've chosen Python as their beginner language. And they're quite an intelligent person, so I think they'll be fine. But even for me, as a systems analyst, that is a nightmare. I don't understand why it's doing that. All right. Why does it keep highlighting this? Specify a return type using annotation. Really? Now I'm just finding it completely weird. That's what it said to do. What is this? What is this all about? What's object? I see. Yeah. No, I didn't want to put that in for the demonstration. I was writing what I'd done. Right. So the demonstration shows that 18. But what we really wanted as our output was that. I find that a bit awkward. I would find that very, very awkward to try and explain to somebody why that happens. What is the sensibility of this? Okay, the other thing I want to see what happens is what happens if I do that? Okay, remains the same. If I do that, we've got squiggly lines. Too many blank lines. If I bring you back over again, are you still on too many blank lines? This is a little tad weird, isn't it? All I'm doing is moving this command around. All I'm doing. When we get to there, it stops the squigglies. This is a bit weird. Now you can see my problem with this language. Yes, I can hear you. Does that mean it's coffee break time, love? Yeah? It's coffee break time then. Have I got a coffee break screen? You know, I have no idea. Thank you for that. Oh. There we go. Let's go and grab a coffee. Come on, guys. You all want biscuits and stuff. Come on. Let's go and find you some bickies. Now have a board away. All right. Let's see. What were we doing? That was it. Be right back. Wrong mouse. Great. Main. Yep, that's worked. That's back to normal. Good. File. Okay, let's save all done. Right. That's Python for tonight. That's all I want you to look at. That's got me gobsmacked. Just that little bit, just those couple of lines of Python really have got me gobsmacked. I'm just trying to think how many errors I would create whilst trying to write a Python program. I might even try and write a Python program. Might be funny. And there wouldn't just be one mistake, would it? I'd make millions. Software again, please. Intel. There it is. Install. Apply. Yeah, whatever you want. Don't really care. This is just a machine I've made today. It doesn't really mean much to me. Well, literally, during the stream. Yeah. Java. Okay, fine. Woo, Java. Shouldn't take you too long to do this. I was also asked today if I did Rust. And the answer is yes. Rust is a phenomenal language. But, this is a big but, I'm not sure how you are supposed to approach programming it. By that I mean libraries and things like that. In my experience, it kind of went wrong slightly with libraries. Okay, yeah. Let's see what happens. I haven't got any settings. It's a new computer. Create a desktop entry for integration with system application menu. If you want. Okay. Version controls. I don't really want to be using those two. Yeah, whatever in there. Featured plugins. All right. Oh, come in with a thingy for me. So let's just try that. Oh, works. Let's have a look at the plugins we can do here. There it is. Rust. So yeah. What's Team City? That looks fun. Revise integration with JetBrains Team City. There you go. Rust install. Use the accept. Install. Anything else? Python Community Edition. Install. Yeah. So you can do it all from here, can you? Alright, let's try that then. Install. Alright, restart IDE. What on earth is Gherkin? Alright, it adds support for the Gherkin language, which is used by the Cucumber testing tool. Oh god, am I reading this? Are children really writing this software? So, new project. Yep, I've got Python now. No SDK. There you go. We has now. Rust. No toolchain. Alright. And Java. Yeah, we've got Java. Java Python. That doesn't sound right, but anyway. Kotlin and Groovy. So, we've also got Maven and Gradle. There's a lot to look up, isn't there? I can see why people get lost in all of this. Right, I can close that down. For starters, we haven't got Rust. I can tell you that free of charge. What does it come under? Probably Rust. None of those look good. Here we go. Apply. Rust up. Pause. I'm being trod on by a cat. Oh, free me up here, cat. Let me at the keyboard. I'm being attacked. I know you woes me. That's fine. Oh, bless him. There's a lot of typing in. Rust, blah, blah, blah. GC, okay, we'll have some of that. Apply. Interesting. Is that done? Okay. F12? Yeah. Control. into, yeah, okay. That should do, that's good size. That was interesting. I think that was meant to happen. Glad I don't have a video camera, you know, like a face camera. That could have been disaster. Okay. Rust Up installs the Rust programming language from the official release channels, enabling you to blah 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 blah. Okay. What have we got? No active tool chain. Right, so how do we get an active tool chain? Update maybe? Default? Hmm. Hmm. I think we'll just have default then. Okay. Hmm. Modify or query the installed toolchain. Okay. Toolchain. Yikes. That was bad. Right, here we go. Alright, here we are. And then we want a sub command. We want install. That might help. So it'll be toolchain install stable. Alright. Let's try toolchain stable. Hmm. Hmm. Right, got you. GNU. Try that one. Okay. X86. 64. Unknown. Linux. GNU. Hmm. Default. Install. Nope, I'm not getting this one. Ah, well, I've tried. Manjaro. How to install Rust. Let's have a look. Oh, it's just Rust up default stable. Really? Is that the one I missed? Probably. Ah, there it goes. All right. GCC. Have we got GCC? Hmm. Should I not have Arch 64 in? That's ARM. No. That's interesting. I'll keep you open, actually, for once. Ba-da-ba-doo. How are we doing on chat? Nothing on chat? Okay, I'll just carry on my... Why have I now got 2 of these? I'll try the top one, maybe. Okay. Rust. It's worked. Sandbox. Oh, wait a minute. It's SAND underscore box. I remember this. Okay. Yeah. View files. Ah, stuff it. Go ahead and do what you want. Right, that one's okay. So... enter presentation mode. Exactly the same as before. Go. Right, so we got our hello world. Just run it. See what happens. Oh, it worked. Wow. That's awesome. Now, what I need to know is more information about Rust itself. I mean, what library have we got? How do I find out what's in the library? Okay, usage. Yeah. Rust up toolchain install. Right. Whatever. Creating a new package from cargo, which uses a toml. Compilation times can be greatly reduced by using SC cache package. Local cache of compiler artifacts, eliminating the need to recompile code which has not changed since last time it was compiled. Rust C wrapper environment variable. Hmm. Okay. Language server protocol. Analyzer racer. Compiler plugin support for a large number of additional lint. Yeah, okay. Alright, whatever. The official Rust handbook is actually quite good. Oh my god, what's all this? What do we got? We got WASM. libc. All the definitions necessary to easily interoperate with C code or C-like code. That's interesting. Okay. Browse all crates. Wow. There are 47,000 crates in stock. Okay. Where's OpenGL? OpenGL. 245 total results on OpenGL. All right. ASI OpenGL. Why does that not find? Isn't that glue? Looks like it to me. All right. Interesting. There is a web page that I'm looking for now. Hmm. There is a GLFW crate. What would they do for the dubris? Callback. Are these all the callbacks? Could be. Hmm. Where's the keyboard? That's interesting. Hmm? It's the scan code. Right. Fine. Yeah. That is very, very simple. Hmm. GLFW might work. Can't do it from there. I'm wondering whether to pop that in or not. Hmm. Interesting. Just comes back to this page. Oh dear. Okay. That's a bit weird. Very weird. Okay. All right, it gives you an example actually within. This is weird. Fair enough. But yeah, that's doable. That's not too bad. Hmm. I might actually do something in Rust. I keep wanting to try it. But for some reason I never get round to it. Right, well the cats have eaten my tea, haven't you, Muppet? Thank you. You're blessed. Just wondering if I should order something else. Any chat? Anybody want to know or ask anything at this point in time? I've just been browsing through possibilities for doing some future work on this. But that's interesting. That stuff. I honestly don't know why I've got two of these. Interesting. Very interesting. Right, I think I'm going to shut down then and call that a night and go and find myself some food. How's about that? What a great idea. So, in the meantime, I would like you all to take care and have fun. If I could get out of this system. That's how we do it. And yeah, just pop you up. Take care, peeps.